we're excited to share a first look at a project we're developing at Ubisoft San Francisco. This is our take on a multiplayer first-person shooter.
So, the boys over at Ubisoft San Francisco, the studio behind games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ghost Recon, and The Division, dropped the trailer for their new free-to-play first-person shooter, Xdefiant. Now, according to Ubisoft, Xdefiant is a free-to-play, fast-paced arena shooter that combines intense gunplay with personalized loadouts and specialized factions as teams of gunfighters, called Defiants, battle for domination.
This is a free-to-play, high-octane shooter combining realistic gunplay with personalized classes.
Ubisoft also says that players will be able to personalize your Defiant to match your playstyle. So you can choose your faction, traits, abilities, and ultras. You can also personalize your weapons, and you can tweak your loadout on the fly. There will be different game modes such as Domination and Escort, and there will be, and this is a direct quote, a pool of uniquely designed maps in rotation. No two games will ever feel the same. Now, that's a bold statement by Ubisoft, but okay. Now, I just saw this trailer earlier today, so I figured, why not sit down and talk about it, make a video about it, and see what people are feeling about it. In this trailer, there's a lot going on. We're told that this is supposed to be a mix of fast-paced firefights and punk rock mosh pits.
It's fast-paced firefights meets punk rock mosh pit.
Okay. So, we're seeing some overshields, some turrets that shoot rockets, all while being told this game is focusing on realistic gunfights.
Realistic gunplay?
Now, I don't want to be too overly critical of this game before I get a chance to play it, but judging from the reaction to this trailer and my own feelings toward it, I'd say people are just kind of burned out on this kind of game. I also think everyone is pretty confused as to why Ubisoft is going in this direction. I mean, the market for free-to-play FPS games is so oversaturated at this point, it's kind of like Ubisoft said, screw it, everyone else is doing it, we should try it too. I mean, with Apex Legends, Valorant, Warzone, CSGO, hell, even Destiny 2 went free-to-play. It feels like Ubisoft just wants a slice of that free-to-play pie. All of these games make crazy amounts of money for skins and battle passes and time bundles, and now it just seems like Ubisoft is taking a half-baked crack at it. I mean, we haven't had a Splinter Cell game since, Blacklist in 2013? Ubisoft has these great dormant franchises, and they choose to do a free-to-play FPS under the Tom Clancy name. It just really blows my mind. Let's be honest, does anything in this trailer even look close to anything else with Tom Clancy's name on it? It's an obvious marketing tactic used by Ubisoft. Make a free-to-play FPS, throw some random factions in from other Tom Clancy games, and plaster his name above the title. Boom. We have a hit. I wouldn't say that I'm a diehard Clancy fan, but I've played the Splinter Cell games, both Division titles, and some Rainbow Six games, and Xdefiant looks nothing like what fans of those games are used to seeing. That's another thing too, the graphics don't really look that insane to me. I mean, this isn't going to be a huge open world game or anything like that, so I don't really understand why everything kind of looks dull and lifeless. It doesn't look bad, but I mean, you're going to be putting this thing on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. It just doesn't look that next-gen to me. And let's think about some of the games that this thing is going to be going up against here. I mean, we have Battlefield 2044, Halo Infinite. Hell, even Bright Memory Infinite looks better than this game. All of these games, when you see the trailers, they look next-gen. They look really good, and this game just doesn't do it for me. Another problem I think this game has is, who the hell is this marketed to? I mean, they're claiming to focus on realistic gunplay, yet they have turrets that you can deploy that shoot rockets, and everyone has ults and superpowers and whatever. So you're not going to appeal to the hardcore realism FPS players. And then on the other hand, you have the people who like these ults and these special abilities and playing specific kinds of characters, but all those people are probably playing Valorant or Overwatch or Team Fortress even. Is this game going to be enough to pull those people away from all these games that they've poured hours and hours into? I doubt it. So, I mean, there you have it. That's all I really wanted to talk about with this trailer. I mean, the graphics look okay. They don't really look next-gen to me. It says Tom Clancy, but it's the most un-Tom Clancy thing I think I've ever seen. It struggles with an identity because I don't know who this game is going to appeal to, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with Xdefiant. There is a beta going live in August, so everybody will get a chance to play it and really get a feel for what the game actually is. I feel like I'm being pretty hard on this game just based on a trailer, but those are just some things that I was thinking about while I was watching it today. Anyway, let me know what you think of this game down in the comments, and thank you for watching.